All right, Travis, you got a bunch of youngsters back there with you now, a lot of new blood. Tell me what that means for the secondary.
Oh, that's big. Giving us a lot of dependable depth. Once we see how developed these guys are, we'll see how many guys we can use this year and how many will redshirt. So it's good going in knowing that we'll have some depth.
What do you see out of somebody like Mackenzie Alexander?
A lot of potential. He has great potential. We'll see how he responds throughout camp and where he is, but he's a phenomenal athlete. He's a determined kid, loves to work, studies, he knows his stuff, and he's off to a great start.
Did you ever think when you came here that you'd have 3 Florida guys back there?
Nah, I didn't think that would happen, but here we are.
Yeah. Talk a little about day one, getting out there. You're not in pads, you don't really, defensive guys like to hit people, but what do you get out of day one?
Day one is just getting back in the swing of things, getting back in the run fits, the feel of football. You know, it's different from 7-on-7 all summer because there's no running, but we get a feel of football again. Football, just running around, backpedaling, stopping, breaking, all the things that are involved in the game. So we're getting back in the game mode now.
Talk about the sense of urgency opening with Georgia. Obviously, their offense is as high-powered as your offense is. I mean, you defensive guys know the challenge at hand right off the bat.
The biggest thing is we just focus on what we can do. We can be the best that we can be. We can live with the results that we earn, but there's no limits on us. So our thing coming into camp is improving every day and being the best that we can be. And when Georgia comes, we'll cross that bridge.
Coach Venable said a couple of weeks ago that if there were just 2 players on this defense that he trusted right now, it was you and Robert. Tell me where that comes from and what you guys have shown him, over the spring and summer to earn that.
Robert and I have just taken leadership roles, stepping up. He's a junior, I'm a sophomore, but we don't look at the class that we're in. We just have taken ownership of the secondary, and not that we work any harder than anyone else, but Robert's focused guy, and we've just taken ownership of it.
Talk about all the hype around this team coming into the season. Top 10 ranking. A lot of people think you're going to win the ACC. Some people think you're a dark horse to win a national title. How do you lock that out, but at the same time realize how good you can be?
It's all about being humble. We have to remain and have a humble spirit on this team because all the national talk means nothing if we go out there and lay an egg on the first game. So me personally, I stay out of the media. I really don't care what people say I can be or can't be. And that's going to be vital to our success on how humble we can remain and so that we can get better.
But you do acknowledge how good this team can be. The pieces are in place for this to be an elite team, right?
Absolutely. We do have we have tons of potential.
You talk about the secondary, taking ownership of the secondary. There's a lot